Hey, all it's your boy MarkN here, and we back like the international break and the Premier League like it's never been done before. The Premier League is back and it's hotter than a pepper. You know what it is going on right now. All these players went all across the world, repping their flags, some busting some nets and some bursting their hamstrings. It was an interesting scene, but very eventful international break, guys. And what I can tell you is it was enjoyable. For most of those who have qualified for the World Cup already, congratulations. And for those of you who are still to qualify, like my Soca Warriors, well, it's a long road and we're still pushing. But we're back to the Premier League, and a lot of the top performers are there. You know what I'm saying? But here now, Liverpool versus Manchester United, and you know what going on? Nothing don't get bigger than that battle. It's it's Slot versus none other than Amorim. And Man United versus Liverpool at Anfield. It's going to be an interesting one, an interesting situation, guys. Do you think that Man United can get a result in Liverpool? Well, let's start with the top performers coming back from the international break. Bruno Fernandes with a goal and assist for Portugal, man of the match settings. Hoyland, well, of course, he's not in the Prem anymore, but he scored again for Denmark. Darwin Nunez did an assist for Uruguay, and Mo Salah, 2 goals for Egypt. Interesting times. And of course, you can see the fixtures for this weekend. It's getting very interesting. Liverpool versus Man United on Sunday is certainly the sensational Super Sunday fixture. Man City takes on Brighton, Tottenham versus Aston Villa, Arsenal versus Newcastle, Chelsea versus Wolves, and West Ham takes on Everton. These are some interesting fixtures that we will be seeing this weekend, guys. What are your thoughts and what are you thinking? And of course, guys, what can Manchester United do? Because we're the Manchester United faithful here. And of course, we be wanting to know what they are going to achieve in this window. Guys, when you have time, don't forget to give me your match prediction as well. Shout out to Frankie Glory, Man United in the building. My brethren, I hope you are well. Big up to you guys. And we are back. Of course, I had to separate, the Soca Warriors and the Red Devils from the same network because, guys, yeah, my YouTube algorithm was going crazy. You know what I mean? So now you're going to get straight up Manchester United only on this channel. And of course, if you want the internationals, come to Elite Footy Talks, guys. We will be there every Tuesday and Thursday and on Sunday as well to talk about different things happening in the world of international football, as well as if you want to talk about your national team, come rep your city. You know what I mean? Drop your flags. You know what it is. But let's get in to the major situation. Shout out to Kenny Fan in the building. He going a 2-1 pretty early. Well, let's talk about that, Kenny. You know what I mean? Man United, in my opinion, has nothing to lose. We finished 15th last season, and right now we are on 15 points. And guys, as I can show you that we are on 15 points, guys, it's going to get interesting because guess what happening here? You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where we can be dangerous. Yeah, Man City's on 21 points, Liverpool on 20, Arsenal on 19, Spurs on 18, Villa on 17. And of course, Chelsea is on 16 points. If we get 3 points, it certainly takes us up the table and into contention. But guys, if we lose, eh, we're still on 15 points. And as a Man United fan, I don't want to lose, guys. We need to be bouncing back from this international break, like bouncing higher than rabbits jumping, man. It's not Easter, but you know what? We got to take it to the heights. And Man United needs to return themselves. And of course, a lot of people are going to think we're underdogs, but the pressure is on Liverpool, and there's pride on the line for us because Liverpool is coming off the back of 3 consecutive losses. It's not looking good. Spending £400 million. It's not really a situation that Liverpool fans expected or the Premier League. Everyone is certainly expecting these brothers to run away with this league and finally, after over 57 years, win a back-to-back top flight league title. Domestically, of course. You know what I'm saying. Can United show defensive resolve? That's going to be very interesting to see if that's a possibility, guys, because, Delit and Shaw need calm heads. United must silence Anfield's chaos very early if we are to keep ourselves into this match. And of course, I would certainly be hoping for us to do our best and maybe snatch a win That 2-1 prediction from Kenny Fan TV is very interesting because you know what? I was thinking the same damn thing. And I think maybe some youthful energy in the midfield in the second half and starting on the left wing back as well as up front, Dorgu, Menu, and Sesko to bring some fearless intensity that could shock Liverpool. And of course, we might think early because Dorgu is certainly set to start, as well as our striker who has banged 2 goals in back-to-back games, as well as in the international fixtures, Benjamin Sesko. It's going to be interesting to see how Ruben Amorim lines his team up. I don't really have a predicted starting 11 just yet, but off the top, I would start the same 11 that started last time we won versus Brentford. And that includes the likes of Mason Mount. I think Cunha would have to start off from the bench today because yeah, his performances have not been great, guys. And to be fair, we looked a lot more like a team with him coming off the bench, with the likes of Mason Mount getting in the starting lineup. And of course, contrary to a lot of thoughts and opinions, one of the best performers in the Premier League, metrically based on performance stats, 91 percentile, is Bruno Fernandes and the engine. And in my opinion, our talisman. And he needs to have a great game. He's been showing great form for the internationals. He's had some good performances in the Prem, not the best, but based on the metrics, he's still one of the top performers in the midfield. Can the captain in top form for Portugal duty lead and create and be the creative key for Anfield? It's going to be interesting. What are your thoughts on that, guys? Let's get into some of the comments. Pressure more on us than Liverpool. That's what Kenny Fan is thinking. I can't say so because realistically, no one expects Man United to win this game but Man United fans. And maybe a few fans of other teams like possibly Chelsea, Arsenal, and the like, because they all want to catch Liverpool and keep them back. But I would say Liverpool is certainly under more pressure than us, Kenny. But I do hear where your point is coming from. You know what I mean? Frankie's also going with a 2-1. So that's 3 in a row. Is it gonna be 4 soon? Let's see what the other predictions saying in the comments. Shout out to you guys coming in. Big up to Jack Reacher as well. He said, Abraham, Man United fan, says, big up. Can we talk about the takeover and Eric Cantona? Well, I was planning to do a in-depth discussion about the takeover this evening at 7:30 UK. If you guys have the time, please join me. I will be giving you all the information that I know and, of course, all the details that could be found. So you will get a comprehensive view on what is the possibility with the takeover of the UAE consortium, who is trying to have the likes of Eric Cantona and a few other legends, possibly even David Beckham and Cristiano Ronaldo, in on this mission. Let's see how it goes. I certainly am going to give you guys the best information I can and what is out there. But yeah, bro, I don't have it set up. Of course, I'm at work, so it's my lunch break and I'm doing this match preview because it's going to be interesting. We will definitely see what Lamens is made of tomorrow because he is set to start his second consecutive game against Liverpool in the trenches against the Cup. And of course, we expect the Red Devils to come out on top. And guys, it's not going to be an easy fixture. It's going to be a difficult game. But in the last 2 fixtures against the Liverpool in Anfield, we've came out with a point both times. So this time, maybe our basis is a point, but maybe we can steal 3. And that is going to be the mission this weekend. I don't know what's going to be on. Of course, we are still going to have to hope for Amorim to have the right tactical setup and to select the best possible starting 11 that will give us that team performance post the break. The reset could see tactical tweaks, compact midfield, and a counter-attacking energy. I think this might be the case, but I know you guys might have different opinions, but for me, I think this is certainly the way Man United is going to get themselves into this game. And of course, we are going to have to see how it works out for the Red Devils, but this weekend we certainly expect a win. And guys, nothing can change what is destined for the Red Devils this season. And of course, everyone thinks that we're going to be the whipping boys in some situation based on our performances. But I would say to you differently, guys. I think we've been growing from strength to strength with each performance. And I think we might be certainly in the running for a top six finish this season. But it's going to be an uphill battle. It's not going to be an easy one. And if Lamens is the real deal, says Jack, Amorim just might be safe in the job. Well, I would say to you, Jack, that, coming from above, it looks like he's going to be safe for the next 1.5 seasons. And it's going to be interesting to see if that's really true. And Sir Jim Ratcliffe is going to stay true to his words. But let's see how it goes. Guys, it's been an interesting one. This is just an update match preview. I'm trying a different format. Sometimes it's going to be a pretty much short update for the match previews, but other times I'm going to involve each and every one of you. So next week, you can look out for a call-in show for the match preview. And you guys, I hope you call in, give your opinions, tell us what you think, and tell us how you feel and where we are going. And of course, don't forget this weekend, Saturday, you're going to get your transfer update early in the morning. This time, it's going to be there, and I'm going to be live. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll catch you guys at 7 p.m. UK, where we do the intro to the transfers and possible takeover that might be looming over Manchester United. Is it real? Is it a deal? Or what is happening? Big up to you guys coming in. And of course, we can't wait for Sunday. And I think it's going to be a 2-1. So does Jack. So does Frankie. And so does Kenny. Guys, have a great day. It's been your boy, MarkN MUFCFAN. And you know what to do. Smash the likes, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Whether it's the non-live section or not, I will definitely respond. Peace out, guys.
Baby.